street corner or some low-level location, and then look at non-geotagged tweets and identify those geophrases to help geotag those items, so assign location for non-location items. I'm just going to skip. This is now published in Wisdom 2015, so you can look at the content. But because Instagram is so specific, it turns out that you can do a lot better. See if this curve is higher than the curves on the right, blah, blah, blah. You can do a lot better when you're trying to do this for Instagram content versus content that was just posted to Twitter from the Twitter for iPhone. In fact, if we do that just for Instagram and Twitter, we can go from 20% of content for which location is available to 68% of content that's available within 2-mile accuracy and 90% precision. Sadly, though, how useful is that? We don't know, because if you look at the data that was available and then the data that we managed to geocode based on this method, we're basically hitting the more popular places, right? This is where we can create better location model, and when something new is happening on those locations that's not geotagged, we can assign it to those geotagged areas, but we can't really get a lot of lift in the areas that are not as well covered. So that's obviously a challenge. I went over that very briefly, just to say that it's useful to distinguish the attention that we pay using different media types and on different platforms. So let me just conclude by talking a little bit about the future of attention and where this goes. This is what Davenport and Beck wrote in 2001. Right. In the not too distant future, every TV and radio programmer will know who's watching and listening. This is already happening. Every automobile will know where your eyes are pointed. Not quite there yet, but getting there. Somebody who sends